Hello YouTube, Blumatona here with episode number 5 of Let's Play Total War Rome 2 as the House of the Julia faction. This is actually my second time starting to record this video. I very stupidly did not plug in my computer when I started the first time. I play on a laptop, a nice MSI laptop, and yeah, it ran out of battery about 5 minutes in. So I plugged it back in, booted back up, and here we go. Where we left off last time, we have an army moving to the south. We are looking to take Lilybaeum, but we don't want to take it from Carthage if we can help it. We want to take it from Syracuse. And at the end of the last video, we saw a Syracuse army moving towards the city of Carthage through southern Sicily. Towards the city of Lilybaeum, owned by Carthage, through southern Sicily. And hopefully they can beat this very aptly named Defenders of the New City army that is guarding Lilybaeum. That would be nice, because then I could take both of these settlements. Not only completing the Magna Graecia territory with Lilybaeum and Syracuse, but also without having to go to war directly with Carthage. So we'll see if that works out. Although if I do have to go to war with Carthage, Corrales looks pretty vulnerable. Right now they only have, looks like, one general guarding it. Additionally, we have our other army here moving to the south to go after the city of Syracuse for when that hopefully happens. Our fleet is very, very damaged from that large naval fight where we eliminated the Etruscan League last episode. And we have our small Defenders of the North force sitting up here in Ariminum, just making sure the Veneti don't get any ideas. So I don't have too much money in the bank, although I'm making a pretty good amount per turn. So there's actually no buildings that I can upgrade in any of these settlements, but we do have some buildings currently upgrading already. We have the farming settlement in Cassentia. We have the grain pits coming up in Ariminum. And here in Alalia, we have the meeting place. And the growth level is going great. 22 food surplus. We're looking pretty solid. So all my armies are actually out of movement points. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, I think, just... Oh, before I do that, sorry, objectives. My current objective is to research an economic technology, which I am currently doing in the economy tab, iron tools, which will be done in 2 turns. So I do need to also go to war with somebody, because I'm actually currently not at war with anyone. So we'll get that going next turn. We'll get it moving. 0% risk of a party to secede right now. And I think we just jump into turn number 2. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully Syracuse can take the settlement from Carthage. There comes a Carthaginian army left the settlement and moved across northern Sicily. Okay, so it's pretty vulnerable. Let's see if Syracuse can take it, which would be pretty nice. Okay, Syracuse did take it. That's awesome. Alright, we gotta strike really quickly right now then, before Carthage has a chance to take it back. Alright, so let's look at what we got. We got population surplus in Magna Graecia. We have trait gains, -1 public order to local province from my admiral. That's kind of annoying. And war declared between Dalmatia, or Dalmatae, and the Veneti. Okay, so that's my enemy to the north here, and you can see the Veneti retreated from my border and moved back towards their city of Batavium. Because I think so it's these two one-city countries that are at war with each other. So we will see who wins. But first and foremost, Syracuse has all of Sicily, which means all of Sicily is vulnerable. They have the Dread of Deimos army here. It's only 15 units. We can probably... Can we land and attack from the land? I would much prefer to do that than attack from the sea. Trespassing. Okay, your troops have entered another land without military access pact. If they linger, you may incur this faction's wrath. Well, that's okay, because we are going to be going to war with this faction immediately. So, yes, we want to declare war. None of us have any allies, so that is perfect. We will accept and declare war.
We march then.
All right.
Into an besieging settlement.
War declared. Is the settlement? Oh, I can't. That used all my movement points, huh? All right. So I got 1 turn before I'm actually going to hit the settlement, which is unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. But we need to get this other army definitely moving south as quickly as possible towards the settlement of Syracuse here, which they are. They're moving quite quick. And Cassentia can actually expand. I have 4 population here. Maybe we add another slot onto Excentia, because it's only 2 right now compared to 4 in the main city of Brundisium. So let's go ahead and do that. We will expand the city there. And you can see the nice expansion animation, which I love. I think it looks so good. And what options do we have to build? So we have Pit Mine, which is just a base, money from mining, basically. And then I think, it affects public order as you go down the chain. We have a meeting place, which is commerce. We could do a villa, but we already have a villa here. I don't think we need another villa. Field of Mars and Consecrated Ground, probably not necessary. We're already doing pretty well culturally, gaining... Oh! The change actually stagnated. But that's okay, because once we take these other 2 settlements, it'll be all all my Latin culture. Public order is still growing, so that's fine. So maybe we could do a pit mine and just get some money going. That's kind of the way I'm leaning here. I mean, meeting place is nice because you can do you get commerce wealth, and it costs food, or you can add public order and you get a little bit less wealth in the form of entertainment. But currently in Cassentia, we get subsistence and we get farming, wealth. So, but there's no bonuses to that. Although, actually, we get the bonus to wealth from agriculture here. So maybe we do another villa, and we get 2 villas going, and but it's so much less wealth. I mean, that's 100 wealth from mining versus 40 from agriculture. I mean, the food bonus is nice, but I don't really need it right now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do the pit mine. Boost the economy. That's going to be the most important. Legio to Equestris is moving towards Syracuse. This army is in position, but unfortunately not able to put the settlement under siege this turn. Yeah, and then Northern Border Army is still up there. Okay, so Eulalia. We could upgrade the mines to the next level here. How is the public order? It's growing at a pretty good rate. We also have some upgrade options here in Italia. We could... So one thing I'm trying to figure out, do the bonuses carry from settlement to settlement? It doesn't seem like it. Like, I'm thinking, we could do... I don't think we need to do a fishing port. I think we would probably want to do one of the other ports anyway. Maybe we go ahead and we upgrade the pit mines in Eulalia, and just immediately, we'll get some more money rolling in. Okay, so that's kind of what I used the finances on this turn. Mission is still going well. Diplomacy, I'm at war with Syracuse, but they don't have any allies, and they're at war with a bunch of other factions, so I'm not too worried about that. And, I guess we can just kind of go to the next turn. I'm not sure what else to do. Risk is still 0% of any rebellion. Yeah. Alright, quick turn. Let's see how Syracuse responds. Okay. So how does this work? You are attacking Syracuse, but okay, but Carthage is actually the nation that put it under siege. Like, I don't want to use my troops. I don't want Carthage to take the settlement using my troops. You know what I mean? Yeah, the city garrison is very weak. Therefore, I should have just blockaded the dang port. I thought I could land on land and attack the city at the same time, like you can do in Rome 1. I mean, I don't know if I fight this battle if Carthage will get the city or I will, but I'm pretty sure it's Carthage. So I'm going to decline the attack. Did it happen again? Yeah, no, I'm not giving my armies for Carthage. No way. Not a chance. Sorry, guys. I am not gonna use my army to take a city for Carthage. No effing way. No, not a chance. Syracuse. Yeah, okay, that was such a... I'm really glad I didn't fight that attack. That would have been awful. Veneti they are aggressively moving down the coast there. Mission successful. What did I get for that mission? Okay, research is complete. Hidden agent exposed.
What do you wish of me?
This is what I got. Okay. We have plus 20% wealth from culture in all regions, and +4 public order per turn in all provinces for 4 turns. That's awesome. Look, I'm making like 2,000 now. That's great. I guess my spy... What else can I do with you? Maybe we go check out what's going on with these guys over here.
And silent, a shadow among shadows.
Yeah, okay. We got motivated populace. Oh, this is... that's from Corsica. Growth rate and tax rate. And construction report. Yeah, we got a bunch of construction done too. So we got a lot done that turn. But let's go and focus in on Sicily, because that's important. Lilybaeum is incredibly vulnerable. Yeah, now we will go attack the city with my army. They basically ran most of their force out. So their force in the city is terribly vulnerable. And we can assault and take Lilybaeum without having to go to war with Carthage. Alright, let's jump right in. I like this kind of like sunset view on the battle. Alright, let's take our infantry and form them in the, where's the classic Roman... No, that's not the right one. Flex. There we go. That puts the, should put the Hastati in the front. Yeah. Pericopes in the middle, Triarii in the back. We can take our general and 2 cavalry and group them together as well. And then we can have our units of slingers. Let's just see where they position their troops. Alright, they have 1 unit of mob on that side. Go ahead. Cavalry, go and take out the mob. You men, move into position. Enter the city, please. Velites, why don't you position yourselves here? And yeah, be on fire at will. Cavalry will take out the mob, no problem. And then we got, there are some pikemen in the city center. Just want to make sure I don't... Okay, that's a phalanx. See, I don't want to make sure my cavalry doesn't run into them. Why did my cavalry freeze? Did we lose sight of that mob? Alright, let's move this way, because I know they're this way. The rest of my force can just get in position, and they'll fight a fight over here. We do have some ranged unit ships coming in. There's the mob again. We've rediscovered them, and now we can just charge in. Ranged unit ships. What do we have here? Another ranged unit ship. Alright. That's fine. You guys, let's just route this unit while we can. This mob unit won't stand a chance against a cavalry charge, especially from the general. And yeah, these guys are almost in position over here. There we go. Mob routed. Alright, why don't we get my cavalry back to here, and when these ships land, if they drop off their men, we can charge them. It'll just be some Peltis units. So we can get rid of them with the cavalry. Alright. My main Roman force is in position.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we'll turn off formation now. And let's see if we can't use the, mainly the Hastati units here. Have them use their ranged attack. They'll just hit... Yeah, that's a militia hoplites. We got some Peltist slingers throwing in their spears over there, so why don't we pull 1 unit of cavalry this way to go mess with them. And there we go, yeah, we are crushing that hoplite with our spear throws, with our pila. Come on, guys, keep hitting them. Alright, there we go. They're advancing. Where's my cav? Alright, there we go. They did land over here, as I thought they might, which is perfect. Spear throwers, go for it. Or, sorry, cavalry, go for it. You guys, go charge them. They're javelin men. Should be doable for cavalry unit. Cavalry, go charge them. And yeah, the Pila are just decimating the force here in the front lines. Completely routing them. And we could send, let's send a few of these units here. Go after those slingers. Cavalry here.
Our general is under attack.
General's under attack. Ooh, they didn't land that last ship. That's why. Okay, we're actually taking quite a large bit of damage there. Let's pull my general out. I did not realize there was 1 more ship there. But yeah, we got the slingers routing there. Infantry Hastati coming in that way. And I think we could probably just fight this whole fight with our Hastati. Let's get the rest of our Hastati to the city center. General, get the heck out of there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ooh, alright. Get out of there. Yeah, I don't want any more spear throws hitting you when they're on a ship and I can't actually take them out myself. Alright, those Stadi units, yeah, we're chasing down that unit of slingers. Why don't we just pull this cavalry unit over and hit them, and the rest of the Hastati units are making their way in the city center, which is perfect. Now this unit is disembarking, so cavalry, why don't we charge back in, and let's go take them out. Yeah, I just didn't want to, I was taking damage there with the, from the ship, and I couldn't hit the ship, so it's just not worth it. There we go. There we go. Get in there, Cav. I can't hit them yet, because I guess they're not all off the ship yet. Oh, they were archers, too. Can I not attack them? Come on. They're standing right there. This is dumb. Come on, let me attack them. There we go. Alright, they shouldn't last long against cavalry, infantry.
The enemy general is dead.
Go and attack. You guys come in the city center. Yeah, this should take 2 seconds. Yeah, they are about to they are dropping like flies. They're about to fall out. All right, general, let's just not risk you at all. Let's pull you out. My regular cavalry can take care of the rest here. Actually, oh, there we go. End battle. All right, all finished. Nice, easy city fight. All right. So we should get Lilybaeum here. There goes the flag. My flag will take over. Yeah, their armies are wiped out. We will definitely just occupy, because this is part of a province, yeah, that we want long term to be nice and healthy. Occupy settlement. And okay, Dolabella gained rank, which is awesome. Imperium. Your power knows no bounds. You can now maintain additional armies, fleets, and agents, and issue more provincial edicts. Okay, so we could do 3 fleets and 6 armies now, as opposed to 2 and 4, respectively. Number of edicts which can be enacted per turn is 1. Spies, we can have 2. Dignitaries, 2. And champions, 2. Alright, this city, yeah, defend Lilybaeum. I don't know how aggressive Carthage is going to be to want to come take it back, but they do have 2 armies in the area. This force, can we, with normal stance, reach the city this turn? No, we can't. So that's okay. We'll just switch to normal stance, enter Syracuse territory with our other army, and yeah, we won't be able to quite reach the city until next turn, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. This force is still pretty much fully, fully maintained. We didn't really lose many troops there, so I'm not super worried. Let's go ahead into the general's traits. Dolabella gains a point, so we can add a skill. We will add the general skill to Dolabella. Right? +2 authority when general, and unit recruitment cost down for his army. Perfect. Okay. So that was really successful. Does gaining rank... Yes, okay, this is what I thought might happen. I thought maybe me gaining rank would up the risk of party seceding, and that's exactly what happened here. So, House of Cornelia, I believe, I guess, thirst for power. Yeah, anyway, they both jumped up. I think it's important to keep the House of Cornelia happy, because it says here that they have 3 regions, whereas the House of Papiria has 0. So, I'm not, too worried. Like, if Papiria rises up, at least they won't take any settlements with them. But House of Cornelia, I do want to keep loyal. So why don't we'll spend the money there and secure loyalty with the House of Cornelia. The risk is now down to 10%. It's just the House of Papiria that might rebel, or might secede. How much money do I have? 750. Is there anything like I can do characters-wise? I feel like I'm not using my characters to their full advantage. Like any of this stuff that could help with keeping everyone in line. Like if I go to House of Cornelia here, I'm not sure, like, I guess I have control of these guys, but, like, I don't know what to do to, like, keep them happy. +5 loyalty for target party for 4 turns. I mean, like, wouldn't I want to send my own men to do that? But doesn't seem like that's really an option here. Spread rumors. What's this? Assassinate. Oh, I could also, I mean, seek spouse. I could have, you know, all this stuff done. I'm just not sure, you know, what's worthwhile. Like, do I want to send Lucretia here as a diplomat towards the House of Papiria? It says it'll actually do -2 loyalty for all other parties for 4 turns. I mean, it's kind of annoying. You know, I don't want to, like, make these guys better. Like, I don't want to upgrade them, you know? Okay, that's fine. I guess there's really nothing to do there this turn. And we can jump in here. So we did finish this, which gives us the Slave Trader and Wealth from Agriculture. This gives us plus 3% Wealth from Agriculture in all regions, and minus 3% Agricultural Building Cost. This gives us Wealth from Commerce, Tariff Income from Trade Agreements, and gives us Shops, Wine Trader, Kiln. I mean, you know, there are some nice, like here are maybe Gladiator School, Stadium, like maybe we want to get that going, or we keep focusing on the military maybe, melee attack for all units, melee defense for all units, charge bonus for all land units. That seems really, really good. There's a bunch of upgrades to do. I think we're going to go ahead. That's a big, the melee attack and defense for all units upgrade seems outstanding. So we'll go ahead and take that. My armies here have used their movement points, so we'll see what they decide to do here. What Carthage decides to do here next turn. Maybe I invest in upgrading the navy a little bit. I can only recruit levies. That's kind of unfortunate. I guess I can recruit more over here, then I would have to raise fleet. Why don't we move... I mean, I don't want to lose the replenishment either. But I mean, why don't we maybe move the navy down towards this direction? Get into Brundisium and rebuild a fleet. I am thinking maybe I want to make Eulalia like a war port. Or I could even make Lilybaeum. That's Brundisium, right. Lilybaeum just has a normal port. This building is not available. Oh. Okay, so we have to convert/dismantle. Yeah, so we can spend to convert that to a port. Or do we want to do this one? And convert it to my village. So what's the difference? Wealth from subsistence, +1 growth per turn, and +1% wealth from all sources. Versus... It seems like it's kind of the same thing. We'll switch... I mean, we should probably switch this over first, because that gives us provides Garrison. And then there are slums here, too. I mean, that is just awful. I need to spend 500 to demolish the slums. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, you guys, let's get you over to the warport so we can start maybe replenishing my navy up a little bit. And I think that's probably all we can do this turn, so let's see what Carthage decides to do. Because I'm not at war with Carthage. But they probably don't like me very much. Yeah, I mean, you can see packed trees with Syracuse military. I mean, they're -30. Oh, they're actually +15 towards me. Oh, because they like that I went to war with Syracuse. So can I actually initiate diplomacy with them? I do have a non-aggression pact with them. They're not getting a trade agreement done. No, they don't want to do that. What about, like, anything else here that they might want? Like a defensive alliance? No, they don't want that. Military access? No, they don't want that either. Alright, they're not going to take it. That's fine. Anyone else that maybe I could get another trade agreement with? And, like, Athens, do you finally want to do one?
Be welcome here, and speak as you wish.
Success low. No, they're not going to do that. I mean, I'm just going to give us a quick look right here, because it would be really, really nice to get, one more trade agreement done.
We are civilized folk.
Chance of success high. Alright, and they took it. That's great.
Of Olympus rejoice.
That is really, really nice. How much are we making? 121 from that. Nova Carthago. Why are you different from Carthage? It's a client state. Oh, it's over here. It's a client state of Carthage. And they actually like me, so let's go ahead and let's check this out again. Trade agreement.
Let us
They have accepted. Okay. That's amazing. It's another 136. Okay, so we added a bunch of money to trade. You can see our trade routes are now stretching all over the place. We're making almost 2,500 a turn. That's great. Look at this web of trade now. So let's go ahead and let's end turn and hit the next one and see how it rolls. Carthage shouldn't go to war with me. No, they didn't. They ran away. Great. Let's see what Syracuse decides to do here. Any second now. There's Syracuse. Okay, I don't really understand why you would do that. It seems like Syracuse left the city. What is this? Nova Carthago wants a non-aggression pact? Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure. I mean, what is this? Veneti wants a non-aggression pact. Absolutely not.
What say you?
No. No. I do not want a non-aggression pact with Veneti. That's my expansion route north. No way am I going to non-aggression pact that. Okay, we got Ludi Romani. Didn't we get this last turn? Anyway, 4 more turns of Ludi Romani. Okay. Household expands. The Gladius. Construction. The pit mine in Cassentia is done. Nice. So how's public order doing here? It can't be that good. It's relatively even. It's lowering a little bit. But we are making that now base 118. Well, base 100. Total 118 mining income in Cassentia. Great. Love that. Where's the bonus for that coming from? Maybe it's plus 4% wealth from all sources? Anyway. Lilybaeum is... We want to definitely convert and dismantle the slums that are here. So we'll do that. Dismantle the slums, and we can build something there next turn. Whew, alright. And yeah, we should convert... I'm not getting the bonuses from this, so we should convert the ports over as well while we have the money. Really just fix up the settlement, get it ready to go. And then here, yeah, Syracuse, they left completely undefended other than the garrison. So I don't know what Carthage wants to do here. Maybe Carthage thought I could get the, try to get Syracuse before me. But they won't be able to. I am right here in position to attack it. We only have to deal with the garrison. Let's jump right in. Oh, this is awesome. Solidifying this region is amazing. I am so happy about that. Alright, let's start deployment. Yeah, we got a pretty nice force. This force has another unit of cav. I might want to not use my general here. Just don't want to risk them, I don't think they had any naval garrison, so maybe we could just, again, use just our Hastati to win this fight. Let's see. Oh, no, they do have navy. Alright, how's their units? Alright, we can... Yeah, Hastati, we'll do kind of like the same motion here. Hastati, but let's get my Velites in position behind them this time. And then cavalry, we'll do the same thing. We'll just wait for the units to land, and then we can assault from there. Rest of the infantry, you can just kind of make your way up. Might as well have you in range to assist. General, why don't you position yourself behind the front lines? And looks like they had a unit of plebs over here, mob eager, but we'll wait till these units land again and we're going after them. Alright, everyone here is getting in position. And yeah, these guys should just, militia hoplites should just get completely under fire from my, I love the look of the militia hoplites. Their spears aren't that long, but maybe it's because they're just militia. Yeah, and then they should get under the fire from my Velites here once they're in position, and then they'll have to attack me or retreat, and the Hastati with their Pila should be able to make good work of them. That's the goal, at least. That's the goal. So, Hastati, why don't we advance forward slightly more. And same with you all, so they're in range. General, yeah, position yourself behind just for morale reasons. So you have your effect taking place. And then, yeah, these guys should start throwing their spears. There we go. Ooh, look at those spear throws. And they are just getting mowed down, this poor unit. And I don't think the Pila are even hitting them yet. Okay, now there's some Pila hitting them. Yeah, they are just getting really pelted. Already down to almost half strength. Look at that. Yeah, they're gonna rout. Yeah, they turned and ran. Alright, nicely done. Let's get, yeah, we'll do 1 unit cav. They put a unit over there again. Other units of cav. Go hit those units that just got off the ships. And here comes what? Is this a mob? A mob unit? Yeah, we can just let my units keep throwing in on them here. They're going to route too. There's another mob unit coming in. You guys, go hit them. You guys, get over here and hit those spear throwers. And yeah, this should be a pretty quick one. Just like last battle. Really using the Velites this time is just completely mowing them down. Alright, there we go. Let's charge in cavalry. There we go. Go charge those, what do we got? Just javelin men again? Yeah, go charge them, and they are turning and running. Boom. Front unit, see if you can't power through and get to that next unit. Alright, Hastati force. Let's get you to the city center. And you, cavalry, go after the other unit of slingers. Yeah, this is, these units don't stand a chance. There they go. One already routed, one already broke, and the other is now routing. Alright. We have a pikeman unit here, so I just want to make sure those units are broken. So cavalry, you can pull back. Let's not risk you. Other cavalry over here is taking out the slingers still. Yeah, that should be easy. They'll break any second now. And my Hastati will be able to take out that pikeman unit, no problem. And yeah, they might actually rout before I even get any men in contact fighting with them. Yep, there they go. Alright, battle's over. Nice and quick, nice and easy. Alright. The city is ours. And that should eliminate Syracuse, which is awesome. Oh, had to step away for a second there, but yeah, this is no option. Obviously, we will be occupying the settlement and completing the entire region here. So okay, we got a military tradition rank up for our army, as well as for Decimus Julius Vento, our faction leader, who leads that army. That's awesome, and I know it doesn't say it yet, but yeah, now we have the entirety of Magna Graecia, which is great. And doesn't that mean, yeah, culture is now coming our way at a rate of almost 2.5% a turn, which is perfect. We are going to have to spend money, though, converting the settlement over, which is a grain farms settlement, which is awesome. So we will go ahead and do that. Convert that. This is a Shrine of Poseidon. Sacred. They have 2 shrines here. No wonder it was so hard for me to try to switch the culture over. What would be the shift? Yeah, that would be if I did like a Shrine to Mars. Yeah, I'm just still thinking I probably don't need that anymore. I might just dismantle. We'll dismantle these 2 slots, and we can build, productive buildings in their place. And then we can flip the ports over as well. Sweet, and now this is their only force left. The only Syracuse force left. It's 9 units. They are going to be gaining attrition. They can't take back any of these settlements because I have armies there. I would imagine Carthage will move out of the region, and that was a very... that was exactly what I wanted. I mean, that is a very successful move. Move for me, right there. Getting this entire region finished without having to declare on Carthage. Because I have trade agreements with both of Carthage's client states, and they are incredibly powerful, I can imagine. So I might want to expand in other regions first before going after them. Let's see. Carthage has to really like me now. Yeah, see, look, their total attitude value is now plus 29 towards me because I am on such good terms with their client states. So why don't we actually initiate diplomacy? And let's see, they'll gotta take a trade agreement with me, right? There we go, finally. Okay, so we got the trade with Carthage, which is 213 a turn. You can see now the trade route goes right into Carthage. It's awesome. It's perfect. I'm making a ton of money off that trade now. What are we getting from this trade? Trade 817 from trade, which is just great. And I think it's pretty much all from Carthage. So now that we have that done, I don't see. Also, now I feel like my southern border is pretty secure. I do wish, I wish I could get Corrales. Like, I wish if this Syracuse force wants to turn and take Corrales, then I can go take Corrales. That'd be awesome. I would be, and then I can finish this region and complete it completely under my control as well. But it's not the end of the world. We can focus. We can get to Apollonia. We can go after Greece. Go after Athens. Athens actually does look pretty strong. But go after Athens. Go after Sparta. Break into this region. We could go up the coast here and connect around the Adriatic. We have a lot of options now. You see, it's snowing in the winter. But we finally really completed the southern region, and I think we'll get two, instead of having these, temples here, we'll get two nice productive money-making buildings or farming buildings in their place, and this can really be like our breadbasket. And, we're making, 32 food per turn is just ridiculous. Plus 8% replenishment, 4 growth per turn. We can definitely spend some money coming up upgrading settlements. I'm going to leave this army here for one more turn. I am tempted to move it back north because we do have, obviously, the threat of a secession. But I'm going to hope that this 10% doesn't fire for a turn or so. I would just imagine that the Civil War will take place in Italy if it fires. So I do have a small force here, still for the time being. And yeah, maybe we make a move on Patavium soon. Or maybe we go over here and take Liguria first. How large is Liguria? Let's see. Where are they? Liguria. Yeah, balance of power is definitely in my favor. But it's not, it's not a complete... it's not completely one-sided, like maybe the Veneti or, Dalmatae are. Okay. Anyway, not much else we can do this turn with 312 gold left. Our armies are in where I want them for right now, just for a second. And we're researching. We don't have any objectives coming for the time being. So why don't we go ahead and, we'll hit the next turn, and we'll have a lot of money to play with. Oh, warning. Oh, right. Nope. Forgot. I got the upgrades here. So we have the army upgrade as a whole. So we can upgrade them. Oh, we got a lot of options. Okay. So we have accomplished skirmishers. Okay, this is engineering experts. Construction of medium siege engines. And minus 2% construction costs for the local province. That's actually pretty nice because where they are right now is going to be a lot of construction happening. Artillery experts. Keepers of Peace. 6% morale for all units during battles against raiding armies and plus 2 public order. Conquerors, plus 3 weapon damage inflicted by all army units and missile damage by all missile units. That's pretty good. Dread ambushers. No, I don't think we need to worry too much about ambushing. Stalwart defenders. It's okay. I'm kind of using them more aggressively. Unrelenting force, campaign map movement range, and charge bonus. I really like the campaign map movement range. There's no doubt about that. How close are we? So yeah, we got to get to 120 experience for the next rank. Campaign map movement range is really nice. I'm also tempted to do engineering experts. But I think we're going to do campaign map movement range and charge bonus for all units. So the cavalry will be more effective, and we can move this army around a lot quicker, which is perfect. And then here we have our leader, which is our faction leader as well. He is rank 4, so we can either add on a new item, or we can upgrade an existing item to level 2. So like this would bring the upkeep for all land units and all ships up to 20% each. We can also do this, which gives authority, gravitas, and more morale per unit. Or we could give a new one here, so we can do artillery commands. That's pretty nice. Infantry commands, but that's just for new. A lot of these are just for new recruits. This army is already fully recruited. Yeah, I think let's upgrade this one, which gives an additional upkeep reduction for all land units, and let's see what that brings my income to. It's 2583 right now, 2785. So it basically upped it by about 200. Saved me about 200 gold per turn. That's really nice. That's huge. That's thousands of gold over the course of 10, 20 turns, etc. Okay, so now I think we can go ahead and end the turn. Yeah, there we go. Took care of everything. I like that the game gives you a heads up. Come on. Syracuse. Okay, Carthage did leave my land, so they don't have any intention of coming and attacking me, which is what I expected, but it's just nice to see. Please tell me that Syracuse is going to turn north and attack that vulnerable city. Nope, they did not. Okay, so Syracuse did not turn north and attack the vulnerable Carthage. Looks like Libya just took out one of Syracuse's navies. Yeah, so they're done. Okay, Syracuse is done. Oh no, a child has died. Oh. Wait, is that the same person? No, 2 guys. Okay. Mission successful. Objectives completely controlled. Oh, right. That was the mission that gave me right at the campaign start. I forgot about that. 2 provinces, and that gives me plus 5,000. Objective issued. Maintain 60 units in total for another 5,000. Inspired populace in Corsica and Sardinia. Super nice. And construction report. Trench mine village. Okay. So child has died. Servius Julius Cars. That sucks. It's terrible. And then a Papirius person died. I don't care about that. I don't care if a House of Papiria person passed away. That does not mean anything to me. But my child died. Age 10. That's really, really unfortunate. I'm sorry, Vento. I hope you're okay. This guy's about to come of age. I'm thinking, do we spend money on this? +2 to a random target attribute upon returning, coming of age. Wouldn't that be this guy? This is the one that has to come of age? I guess let's try it out. Let's see. Let's educate. And we can educate, yeah, Dorsuo. Yes, okay. Consequence character will return once he completes his assigned studies and comes of age. Great, okay. So he'll have some better attributes. Cool, I'm glad I did that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like these cities up here are pretty vulnerable. I think probably Liguria just has the 2. And then Patavium is the 3rd. So that could be like the next region that we go for aggressively. Ultimate objectives, chapter objectives, maintain 60 units total. I'm at 48 right now, so that's basically just completing like 1 more army, which if I'm making 3,000 a turn, I definitely can probably start doing. And this navy can attack Syracuse, but yeah, this force we should probably move north. And I guess Dolabella, you can lead. See, I'd prefer if I want to use this army. I want to use this army to attack the north and start the movements up there. So why don't we get them in force march? Because they're pretty much fully replenished. And we can get this army. Let's get this army moving north. North through Italy. And then you, sir, in Lilybaeum, you guys need to come to the defensive. Syracuse, in case this force, this Eagles of Zeus force, has any intention of coming back after me. Or, maybe the Libya Navy will go after them. Alright, so why is there still smoke arising from the Lilybaeum? Maybe that's just the pit mines, or it's because there's construction happening. I'm not 100% sure. But we have a lot of money to spend now, so we gotta look. Let's see what's going on here. We got public order is super negative because I just took the provinces, but it will be growing. 9 per turn upwards, and then you can see cultural differences is still -9, and provincial instability is -14. Both of those will be trending downward. So this is gonna grow, and it's gonna keep growing quicker. You can see culture is now growing at 3.3% a turn. First things first, we have 3 open slots that we need to fill because, I'm not going to get slums and have to pay to demolish them again. So first things first, let's go to Syracuse. What do we want to do? We got these options. I think we'll definitely do. We'll get a pit mine going, and we'll get a meeting. Do I want to? No, I already have a field here. So that's fine, yeah. We'll get a pit mine going, and we'll get a meeting place going. And then here in the Lilybaeum, maybe we can do a farms. I mean, I'm just thinking maybe it'll be just helpful to have maybe 1 more farm in this region. Because we have the farm here, we have the grain farms settlement. You know what, actually? Let's undo this. And it's actually, maybe we add... do we just add a bunch of farms to Syracuse? Because it's getting plus 20% wealth from farming in the settlement. But does that plus 20% wealth from farming, does that affect only Syracuse? Or does that affect all these regions? See, that I don't know. But regardless, like, maybe we really focus in on farming here. We already have 2 pit mines. I don't really know. Maybe I don't need another pit mine. So yeah, actually, we're just gonna bolster up the farming here. We're gonna really bolster that wealth from agriculture with that huge bonus to wealth from agriculture. Let's get a lot of farming going. We'll get a bunch of food. This will be our bread basket. This will be where we get all the food to maintain our armies from. I think that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I think we're pretty safe down there for the time being. So this fleet, keep moving up to Brundisium, please. This army is in movement north. Small force here, like, is that enough? You know, would that be enough to go take Batavium itself? I don't know. It won't be enough to hold it. Not with the full force here, the raiders. Here they just have a navy. Celtic tribesmen, naval ships. Yeah, so this will be the next region that we go for, the north here. With all these mountain passes, it'll limit the directions that people can come in and attack me. Can I, like, get a look at the city? See, I don't want to sabotage it. I don't want to spend money to sabotage it. I really don't have... Oh, but see, it reveals as yet undiscovered armies, settlements, and or agents belonging to the target army's faction. Positive outcomes, a 45% chance. Alright, I guess let's give it a shot. Let's see.
Mischief and mayhem.
Come on, positive outcome. Come on. Wounded.
Just a wound. Nothing more.
Okay. Well, he's not dead, so I don't know what was that. Okay. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see when he comes back. Can I see that in like a list scroll? Oops, wrong thing. Forces. Is it forces? No. Where do I see those guys? Anyway, all right. Doesn't really matter. It's fine. Oh, I just realized we actually have a trade route all the way over here. I guess this is Nova Carthago. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like the setup here along the Straits of Gibraltar. Just nice looking. Very cool looking. Okay, so we do have one of our main bulk armies coming north, and honestly, I think we can move the second one. I'm not too worried about Sicily right now. If you look at the diplomatic screen, like basically, oops, what is going on here? Basically, everybody in the south here is very green and very happy with me. So I don't think I need to like keep armies positions here. I just want to wait till the Syracuse army dissipates. We still have a ton of money to use, even with all that done. So how do we want to do it? I mean, we could... let's go back to our primary region here. And we are still growing at a rate of 29 per turn. We could up the farms to get a little bit more... We get more wealth from livestock and 7 and additional 2 food. We could up the fishing port in Neapolis. Up more food, maritime commerce. Maybe we want to do this. We want to go to Ariminum and upgrade its primary settlement. That could be pretty nice. So let's see. Settlement is a village. Yeah, we could do the market, the civil, or the farming. I always forget which one of these I like, or I want to do the most. I mean, they're all pretty similar. It's just kind of what you want your bonus for. You know, do you want your bonus for all sources of income, or, you know, for commerce, or for farming specifically? I mean, in this region, you know, we have a lot of different types of income. I'm thinking maybe let's just go ahead and let's just upgrade this to a civil settlement. So we'll go ahead and do that. What about over here in Eulalia? You guys want to upgrade anything? We could upgrade the meeting place to either the commerce or the entertainment route. How's public order in this region? It's very good and it grows really quickly, so I don't need to worry about public order too much. So maybe we don't need the entertainment route. Maybe we can go for the more profitable trader and commerce route, and then we can upgrade the port to maybe one that provides wealth from commerce. And so we should do, instead of the village, we should do the market settlement that gives a bonus from wealth from commerce, and just make this a very commercial center. So we'll do that. In Eulalia, I think you're going to start being pretty profitable for me, which is really, really nice. Anything else that we have the money to upgrade? No, not for the time being, and that's fine. I have a lot of buildings going now, which is great, and I'm pretty happy with the setup. This town's not growing too... Oh, I mean, current growth rate's actually 23. It's just going to take a while to get to the next level. 164 required. Okay. So we got 997 left. Do we want to, maybe we take our faction leader Vento and upgrade him to the next level, to the next level Quaestor? Yeah, which gives us added tax rate to the local province, gravitas per turn, loyalty for the political party his character belongs to. I like that. We could upgrade him one more. Is there anything else that maybe is more worthwhile? I don't see, these guys aren't in my family tree, so I don't think I need to marry them. I'm thinking, yeah, let's go ahead and let's upgrade you to the next level. Sweet. Alright, so you are now the next level upgrade. You are a Quaestor. And yeah, that's probably enough for this turn. Let's go ahead and move to the next one. Alright, Carthage continues to sail its navies away from me. They got Corrales. I wish they didn't have Corrales. I wish I had Corrales, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to see a lot of Carthaginian movement and with their ships and fleets and everything because that's just I have all the trade routes with them and their subjects. So, alright, that navy's moving south. What is Syracuse going to do? They landed their troops in my region. I'll probably go and meet them in the field of battle. Eliminate them once and for all. Yeah, it seems like they're pretty hard set on taking Syracuse back, which makes sense because that was their capital. So we'll go ahead and they can do that. Invasion force lands. Yes, I saw that. Tribal Confession. This tribe is joined with another... Okay, the German Confederation. Construction report. Lilybaeum and Syracuse got their ports. And faction destroyed. Colchis. I don't think I met them yet. This army, it's got to be pretty weak, right? My army's full. Let's just go... Oh, I'm in force march for some reason. Yep. Let's go meet them, ride out and meet them. You are attacking Syracuse. I didn't really ambush them, I kind of just attacked them, but... Okay. Fight the battle on the battlefield. Let's go do it. Ooh. Not really a huge fan of this weather. So can I, deploy... Oh, so I ambushed them. I'm surprised. You know what? They must have been in some stance that resulted in this being an ambush. Because here they are in their line, marching. Alright, and I get my full force to position wherever I want. So first and foremost, let's identify where their important key units are. So slingers are in the back. Cavalry can take those out. Got Tarentine cavalry. I don't know how good mercenary Tarentine cavalry is. Mercenary citizen cavalry, I have to imagine it's probably worse. They have a lot of cavalry. And then in the frontier, militia hoplites, militia hoplites, militia hoplites, militia hoplites, and Alexandros hoplite. This might be their general. Alright, so easy decision. Equites with my general. You guys can be in the back. Your job will be immediately to charge in and take out their slingers, and then we can engage the cavalry. So let's take my units of Triarii, position you here with the cavalry. You'll go and engage those, and then my really good units here too with Principes on the other side. With my 4 units of spear throwers behind them, which I want immediately taking out the cavalry. My Hastati units on the other hand. Let's go. Hastati units, your jobs will be to just generally, we'll go ahead and have you deal with the hoplites off the bat here. So you guys can be in sort of this position. This unit I might run out to the front. I want them to be throwing their spears, but I want to take out the cavalry first. So let's go ahead and let's play, and then let's immediately pause, because I want these guys throwing specifically in on the cavalry. I want my cavalry units to go immediately in, and then, yeah, you guys, please immediately charge into their cavalry as well. As for you all, you can stay where you are for a second. Let's go.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah, so cavalry charged in on them. Here come my spearmen. You guys, just actually, Velites, throw it whoever you want. Yeah, looks like their force up there. This horse force is completely flanking around the side, so why don't you guys just turn and face them. You guys all charge in on this unit of hoplites.
Our general is under attack.
You guys can turn and fight them. Yeah, I know my general is busy up here. Go and engage with the horsemen, please. And then you all melee troops, just go charge in and join that attack. Yeah, some of these citizen cavalry turn around, but this unit should be able to take them out. Go take out the mercenary Tarentine cavalry, please. Missiles, just pull out. Alright. My Equites, please go take out their mercenary citizen cavalry. These units here should not last too much longer. General, go take out some of their cav. These guys are done. Yeah, they can take them out. They can take them out. Now, you guys, they're just running away from you. I guess Tarentine cavalry is a missile cavalry. Yeah, we caught them there with my general, so they should be down any second now. And let's just get these guys routing. There we go. There they go. All right, should be done any second now. No, we don't need to go after the routers. It's fine. End battle. And, alright, so what do I want to do with the men here? We can get, release captives for 1325 wealth. For a little left, we can, enslave. How many captives do we have? Just 87. Not that many. Yeah, we'll enslave the captives and send them to the corners of your empire where they will help drive your economy. Alright, and their army ran with the remaining 24 men. I mean, come on now. We'll go finish them off. Yeah, we're gonna fight this because it's fun. Why not? Alright, we want no fog. Okay, everything's gonna be fog, huh? Nope, dry. There we go. Oh, it's a it's kind of cool. It's going to be a bridge battle. Not that that really matters. There's like, what, 24 of them? And what are they? They're a hoplites unit? I mean, can we just... Nah, you know what? We don't need to worry about those guys. Let's just take, let's take our 4 units of Principes and run you across, and you guys can go deal with these fools. There we go. And just a block of infantry. Yeah, they don't. I'm surprised they're not even routing. I mean, they don't stand a chance. And they gotta know that, right? Can I not, like, position a unit up on the bridge here? Oh, I can. Yeah, you guys get up there then. Alright, Principes. I guess it says Principes, not Principes. Maybe I've always just been saying that wrong. Alright, they're charging me. I mean, we even have to worry about getting formation or just charge. Give a little peel a hit, and just engage in a melee. Yeah, we got enough men here that I don't think we gotta worry about getting into a formation. They're still confident, this hoplite unit. Alright, we're gonna halt these guys. I don't want any friendly fire spear throws. Are they still confident? I mean, they're steady. Alright, they're going to be dropping down any second now. I don't even think I've lost a man yet. Come on, they gotta be routing. I mean, I love that you can really get up close and personal in the fight in this game. But yeah, these guys, unfortunately, they don't stand a chance. It's cool looking, though. There's their general. You can see their general... Oops, just loop around the other side. Their general fighting hard on the front line, but it is a lost cause. 10 left. Steadily getting pushed back. I love this. Look at my standard bearer here, right on the front line as well. 8 left. They are wavering. Let's go, guys. Come on, take them out. There we go. Their general's still valiantly fighting one of the final 4. But, Yeah, he shouldn't last too much longer here. And there they go. They broke. We're going to continue the battle because I want to completely finish him off. Yeah, no way does this last guy make it. There's the last survivor. He is down. There's the general. He is down. Oh, no, not yet. No, he's not. Look at him, just in the middle of this horde. Oh, there we go. End battle. Okay. Alright, and this should be the end of the army. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll get any captives from this fight, because they all died. Oh, I got two. Two captives. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll just take the 78 wealth from releasing the two captives, and Syracuse has been destroyed. Alright, so my southern border is definitely very secure now. We can start moving this army back up to the north, just like the other one. We'll put him in the forced march after one turn. I just want to we'll get the one turn of replenishment going, just to, heal up some of these units that are going to take 1 or 2 turns to replenish as they march north. We've got 45.98 in the bank now, so what do we want to spend that on? I mean, we're making a lot of money. We could, upgrade this force in the north, add another 14 units, make it another full army. Wouldn't be the worst call in the world. I don't really need a northern defense force anymore if my southern border is very defended on its own right. So maybe this is what we spend our money on, because we could keep upgrading some of these cities, and I do want to do that. But it's not wholly necessary right now. I'm making so much money. My economy is pretty stable. I have so much food that I think pretty safe. And yeah, let's do this. We'll do a farming settlement there, and we need to decide what we want to do with some of these ports. Let's upgrade at least one of these ports. I think Lilybaeum is a great, or Syracuse. I'm trying to think which one, if I think about this strategically, probably Syracuse is the better one to have as a war fleet fort, although Brundisium is a war fleet fort up north. So maybe Syracuse is a commerce fort, and Lilybaeum can be a war fleet fort for more the Mediterranean side of things. Let's do that. So Lilybaeum, we're going to do a military wharf for you. And yeah, we kind of spend most of our money, so much about saving money and using it to build up an army, right? But we'll go ahead and we'll recruit in what we can here. So we have ballistas now. Alright, so I'll think about that. We'll think about ballistas. What do we have? 2 units of Principes and a unit of Triarii. Why don't we bring in... Let's getting another unit of Principes going into the next turn. And that army will muster in. And man, we got a lot completing... we got a lot to complete going into the next turn. Politics, 15% chance of uprising now because the House of Cornelia. So why don't we end the turn and let's see what happens here. Let's go ahead. Alright, my fleet. Oh yeah, I forgot about that fleet. They are moving into Brundisium. Carthage moving out of Corrales. Yeah, we're just going to see kind of Carthaginian naval movements a lot. No doubt about that. Alright, so who now might be coming after me? Carthage won't. They love me. We got a non-aggression pact. I don't think they will. That is still 2 large armies guarding Apollonia right there. That is no gimme. A German Confederation I saw at the top there was the new faction. Alright, what do we have here? Immediate opposition. Local bandits have offered their services to intimidate the opposition. How do you proceed? Refuse or accept? We have to... yeah, accept, for sure. Agents recovered, spy. Okay, so are they recovered? They're recovered here. Alright, so why don't we... Oh, by the way, okay, Veneti did win that war. But Patavium is now very vulnerable, so why don't we move our spy up north? So there, construction report. Villa, settlement grain farms, villa. 49 food surplus. Woo! That's ridiculous. And there's our little bit of a troops that we recruited. And we're making a ton of money now because I bet you if we look in here with all this farming and agriculture, it's all boosted. Look at that. Farming, agriculture boost bonuses is 134%. So it does cover everything for the province. And can I not add an edict? You're currently unable, revoking an existing... Oh, I can only add 1 edict per settlement. Okay, it's good to know. That's fine. The tax rate in my capital region is definitely more important. So yeah, this is and as we keep upgrading these farms, and we could upgrade them to the more moneymaker ones, like herding grounds. It's going to be making a lot of money from agriculture in this region. So what do we want to do with these forces really quick? I'm getting close to ending the video here because we've been a little over an hour. But yeah, this force is pretty much recovered in. So why don't we switch them over to Force March? And we'll get them moving north very quickly. Get our forces up there. Wow, yeah, they can really move a very good distance on Force March. And actually, they do replenish on Force March. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's good to know. This one's on Force March, and whoa, they can get pretty much all the way up to Valathri. Look at this. Make the whole length of Italy in one turn, basically. And this force, this smaller force, maybe we actually want to take them a bit south. We can move them south and just have them maybe positioned in Cosentia if they need, they can be like more of a southern defense force. Maybe we keep them in Roma, at least, for the time being. Roma, and let's add in a little bit more bulk to this force. So let's get one more unit of Triarii and one more unit of Principes into that force. And I think I'm pretty happy with that as a stopping point right here. We'll pick up next video. So thanks everyone for watching. If you made it all the way through and you enjoyed, please leave a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Helps me grow. It shows me which of these these campaigns you all really get behind and you really enjoy. And please do give me some advice if you can on what to use my characters for. Like if you know this better than I do, because I'm still fairly new to this game. Like, should I be using, Lucretia has 157 gravitas. Do I need to be constantly using her intrigues? Stuff like that. So please let me know. Thanks for watching again, and as always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next episode. Have a good one.